Lonely, but never alone. Lonely, but never alone. Lonely, but never alone. Lonely, but never alone. Lonely seems like the greater reality, when in actuality, being alone is the actual factual. We are lonely because this life offers us a personal, unique experience expressed as love unfolding from the innocent to the wise and everything that comes in between. Lonely is the moment of, I feel like no one in this entire existence can understand what I'm going through, because you're experiencing it as an individual expression. It feels lonely because even in a room full of people, there's going to be something about you that is different, that stands out. And as many times as you come into communion with someone that seems to agree with almost everything, there's always going to be that something that makes them unique. It's like our fingerprints. There's none that I can identify as you but you. God is so strategic like this. It seems like madness and chaos, while at the same time making perfect sense when you sit in stillness to just come into the realization of love as all things. This is why you'll never be alone, because in the loneliness, in the individual process and journey, there is a greater existence. One that is the allness, one that is the source of all things, one that is spirit, one that is truth. I call it love, the great I am, the omnipresent one, source. Whatever makes sense for you to come back to the place of knowing, the place of realizing that love itself, God, the great I am, is just expressing as all of these individual, seemingly lonely perspectives. Each journey unfolding as it should. And when one can rest in that faith that all things will indeed work together for my good, then love becomes fully realized. And fear has to bow. Fear is the thing that we identify as the devil or the enemy or the adversary. Fear is the thing that we have to stand up to, look at and say, no, I choose to live in the truth of my moral standing. I choose to heal the brokenness within me, or the perceived brokenness within me, because of the gathered information over time. Which way should I go? Which one should I pursue? Which one should I believe in? My emotions or this logic, the experience or the story? We all go through it. And as much as it seems like there's an enemy to everything you're trying to do, most of the time you will come to the realization that that enemy is the inner me, fighting between whether to stay true to the thing that was once given to you as tradition, as belief, and beginning to unfold the belief that you have within yourself, learning to live by faith and not by sight, so that my measure can grow. Yeah, there are the times when you feel lonely, but remember that you are never alone. Each person standing beside you is going through their own individual experience where they feel misunderstood too. And if we could just all get to the place where we understand this, love is then realized and the land can be healed. We have our individual expressions while still honoring someone else's right to do the same. Yep, there'll be times where you look at something and it makes absolutely no sense to you, how it can make sense to someone else. That's because we are individual, unique expressions of the great I am, showing up as every experience, unfolding time after time, season after season, cycle after cycle, struggle after struggle, wrestle after wrestle, battle after battle, and war after war. When we get to the place where we can begin to cease the inner war, where peace, shalom, is all that there is, the land will begin to heal from the inside out. Peace will express more peace. There'll be a way to come to the conclusion that is needed without there being a fight. When we put an end to the wrestle, the Christ consciousness, the love consciousness comes to full bloom. And you'll understand why your loneliness is necessary. But when you get to that place of peace, you can look back on your loneliness, understanding that it was only meant to bring you to the place where you realize that you are never alone. And then respect and honor can bloom. We can do this.